I'm Wrenn, and you're watching my video for our virtual 16 hand studio tour. And this is my physical at my house gallery, the place that you would come if you were visiting me in person, or on the next studio tour when we're actually going around to all the places. So welcome and come on in. So here I have all my work outside in the gallery, and there's always pots in here for sale year-round. You can stop by anytime. I'm right on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I really appreciate you stopping in and watching our videos and coming to our studio tour. If you haven't already watched Josh Kopas's video that he made for us on Instagram, I highly recommend it. If you got the email from me, you've seen the link. We really appreciate your support. We couldn't do this without your support. And so we're going to go inside and I'll show you my studio and where I fire my work. So if you're ever out on the Blue Ridge Parkway, please stop in and say hello. And thank you again. Hey, now we're in the basement and I will show you some finished work. These items are all going to be on the studio tour, so you can go see them on the Etsy page in a lot more detail and a lot better light. Here are pieces that they've been glazed and waiting to be fired. So that's the ridge line. So this is a green color, and that's more of a neutral color with a little green-blue overspray. So we are in full production mode, or I am in full production mode down here. And just getting ready. The virtual tour is in 2 weeks. So I just loaded my electric kiln with the next batch of greenware pots. So these guys are all bone dry. They're up from the studio. They've been signed and they'll be fired tomorrow. And when they come out, I will be able to glaze them. So it's a bit of a production, which is great, keeps me busy. This is part 3 that I will hopefully merge into one little video that is on our virtual studio tour page. Figured since this is where I spend a lot of my time getting those pieces ready, if you haven't already seen some videos on Instagram, you can watch the process. Gonna be making a noodle bowl, and for those of you that don't know me, I left a career teaching high school science, I guess 12 years ago now. I went to Haywood Community College outside of Asheville, and then I did an apprenticeship with Sylvie, who's another potter on one of the founding members of 16 Hands, and I've been in Floyd ever since. So this was a uncharacteristic life change, very risky, very out of nowhere. I love my science. Did not consider myself an artist or creative at all. So I've worked very hard at this and continue to do so. I love it. I love making functional work for people to have in their homes, something that they find beautiful and useful. And I really appreciate the opportunity to continue doing it. Really appreciate Josh's message in the video about how one of the most important parts of this process of us being able to do what we want to do is you. And so I'm sure I have said thank you in every single segment of the video, but I'll say it one more time, thank you. And if you aren't following me on Facebook or Instagram, and you would like to, it is Wrenn Pottery, W-R-E-N-N Pottery. I had a little sheet printed out, but I left it in my office, and I thought I might try to go ahead and do this little video now. But maybe I'll add it on as a slide in the video if I can figure out how to do that. So I'm just kind of getting rid of some of these throw rings. And since I imagine you eating kind of a ramen soup, nice broth in here, I want to make the inside really sleek and smooth. And this clay body shrinks 17%, so this looks like a ginormous bowl, but by the time it's finished, it's, I think, appropriately sized. So finish this one up so this video doesn't take too long. And like I said, if you want something in particular that you don't see, please email me. I would love to make that for you. We can talk about the glazes. And this will be a little place to rest the chopsticks that these bowls come with. And I'm making these actually for a friend of mine. Her sister needed a gift for a coworker, so these bowls, some of these bowls, there's 6 of them over here, already have a home. So thanks for watching. Thanks for attending our virtual tour. And if you get the chance in the future, stop by the actual studio tour.